Let's start a new video, this time with the remaining questions of exercise 3A. The only thing we've done in 3A is talked about this new formula and the application. 4 variables, out of which 3 given, 1 we have to calculate. Good. So let's look at the next question. Question number 14. It says find the time in years. So this time n is the variable in which rupees 4,000. So P is equal to rupees 4,000 will produce rupees 630 as compound interest. Compound interest is rupees 630.50. R is 5% compound interest annually. We're still working with only annual compounding, which means amount is equal to principal plus compound interest, which is equal to rupees 4,630.50. Let's substitute values and in the formula and see what we get. So amount, which is 4630.50, is equal to principal, which is 4,000, 1 plus R, which is 5 upon 100 raised to the power n. Again, this is has the variable part. Let's take 4,000 on the other side. So this is 4630.50 upon 4,000 will be equal to 120. So this is 21 upon 20 raised to the power n. Like the way the logic was, your left hand side should have be a perfect square or cube. Well, that was when we were trying to figure out what was the R. This time I need to find the power, which means the base has to be equal. So I have to make the base equal, which means 4,000 is equal to 20 raised to the power something. How much is it? I don't know. But I know for a fact that 20 square will be 400, 20 cube will be 8,000, 20 to the power 4 will be 16 with 4 zeros. So I have to convert my denominator into any of these. Only then will I be able to equate the bases. It is always preferable to equate the denominator because knowing the value of 21 to the power 3 may not be feasible for all types of numbers, right? So I always recommend look at the denominator and figure out 20 to the power what can give you this denominator. Well, it can't give me 4,000 ever, which means I can multiply it with 2 to give me 8,000. This will also help me remove the decimal here. So 4630.5 into 2 will give me 9,261 upon 8,000. This is equal to 21 upon 20 raised to the power n. If you remember 21 cube, then that's 9261. So 21 upon 20 cube is equal to 21 upon 20 raised to the power n. That's exactly what our objective was, to make the bases equal. Now that our bases are equal, we can equate the power, which means n is equal to 3 years. The only trick or logic in this question is you need to make the bases equal. That's the property we learned in our chapter indices. So if you make the bases equal, then you can equate the powers. Next question. The next question that we do is question number 15. Very interesting question. You could put a big star on this question, the way this question is. Divide rupees 28,730 between A and B so that when their shares are lent out at 10% compound interest, the amount received by A in 3 years is the same as amount received by B in 5 years. So what we're looking at is amount for A in 3 years is equal to amount for B in 5 years. That's the relationship given. We don't know what will be each person's share. So let A get rupees X. So let A's share is share be rupees X. Therefore, B's share, the total money is 28,730, which means B's share will be 28,730 minus X. So his share is rupees 28,730 minus X. Well, let's calculate amount for A in 3 years. So for A, amount in 3 years will be equal to principal, which is x, 1 plus r, in this case 10 upon 100, and for him the time is 3 years. That's cube. So that's equal to x times 11 upon 10 cube. Perfect. Next, let's do the same thing for B. So for B, the amount will be equal to principal, in this case 28,730 minus x times 1 plus r, which is 10 upon 100. For him, the time is 5 years. Let's call this equation 1. Now this is 28,730 minus x multiplied with 11 upon 10 raised to the power 5. That's equation 2. Now, as per the question, both of these are equal, which means equating 1 and 2. What we get is x multiplied with 11 upon 10 cube is equal to 28,730 minus x times 11 upon 10 to the power 5. Both these sides have 11 upon 10 cube common. So let's divide both these sides by 11 upon 10 cube. What I get is x is equal to 28,730 minus x times 11 upon 10 to the power 2. The 3 and this 3 gets cancelled. What I am left with is only power 2. Now we'll have to multiply and see what we get. So x is equal to 28,730 multiplied with 11 square, that's 121 upon 100 minus 121 upon 100x. So I'm opening this with that's 121 upon 100. I'm multiplying it with the first term and then multiplying it with the second term. Next, I take x on one side, so that's x plus 121x upon 100 is equal to 28,730 into 121 upon 100. Let's take the LCM. So the LCM is 100, so that's 100x plus 121x upon 100 is equal to 28,730 into 121 upon 100. Dividing or multiplying both sides by 100, this 100 gets cancelled. So this is 221x is equal to 28,730 multiplied with 121, which means x is equal to 28,730 multiplied with 121 upon 221. Now we'll have to divide this. Let's see what we get. So 221, let's divide 28,730 by 2 to 1. That's 1, 2 to 1, 7 minus 1, 6, 8 minus 2, 6. This is 3. This was simple. That's 663. So I'll get a 0. So this is 130. Quite a simple calculation. Not a big one at all. So that's 130. Now x is equal to rupees 130 into 121, which is equal to, let me erase some part of the first line so that I have space to finish this question. So this is 130 into 121. 1 to 1 into 13, 363, 1 to 1, 3751. So is equal to rupees 15,730. So A's share is equal to rupees 15,730 and B's share will be 28,730 minus 15,730, which is equal to rupees 13,000. Very interesting question. Requires a long one as well. So that's the reason I have asked you to put a small star. Very important from an exam or a test perspective. Let's look at question number 17. That's the last question I solved with you from this exercise. I have already marked the homework questions. So please do go ahead and solve them on your own. Question 17. Simple interest on a sum at 10% is 6,000 in 2 years. So simple interest is 6,000. Principal we don't know. Rate 10 time 2 upon 100. To 1, to 5, Therefore, P is equal to 6,000 into 5. That's rupees 30,000. So first part of the question done. Find the sum. Next part, amount at the end of 3 years at the same rate of compound interest. So amount at the end of 3 years will be principal, which is 30,000, 1 plus R, which is 10 upon 100 raised to the power 3. So this is 30,000 multiplied with 11 upon 10 into 11 upon 10 into 11 upon 10. These three zeros get cancelled. So this is 30 into 1331. Right, 11 cube is 1331. So 1331 into 3, 3993. So this is rupees 39,930. So that's the amount. Third part of the question. Third part of the question says find compound interest. So compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, which is 39,930 minus 30,000, which is equal to rupees 9,930. Perfect. That brings me to an end of this video. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you with the next exercise. Bye-bye.